Hi, welcome to my local chicken project. These are the different methods I use to brood my local chicks from day old up to 1 month without extra heat source as a beginner. If you watch up to the end, you're going to find out the secret to producing more chickens within a short time using few birds. Method number 1. This is the old school method where once the hen has hatched, you let her stay with her chicks until they are 1 month old before you set them apart to be independent. In most cases, farmers have to set this bird free to free range and keep her chicks from outside. So what did I do different while using this method? I took the hen and its chicks, put it in an enclosed space which is spacious enough for them, gave them feed and water, and let them stay there. I'm going to be letting this mother stay here with her chicks for at least 3 weeks, and then I'll take them somewhere else where they'll be independent without their mother, but still getting enough warmth. If you watch on, you're going to discover how I do this and how the chicks turn out. Using this method, if more than 2 hens hatch at the same time, I give all the chicks to one hen and take out the rest. Method number 2. In this method, once the hen has hatched, I let her stay with her chicks for at least 10 days, maximum 14 days. So this was day 1 and they are just 1 day old. So here, she had taken them out of the place where she hatched them and they were out. Here, the chicks were 11 days old and they had already developed some feathers. 2 days later, on day 13, I decided that I should take them away from their mother, put them somewhere and have the mother move out. This is the place where I brood my chicks, which are more than 10 days old. I put water and feed, and then during the day, I leave them just under this net without any covering, but at night, I cover them with a tarpaulin so that they can get some warmth, which I keep changing as time goes on. I keep removing it and finally remove it completely and leave them under the net. And once they have fully developed the feathers, I take them out and put them in the larger and open area of the chicken coop. Watch on and you'll see the end result. This is at night and they had already cuddled up to sleep, but when they saw the light, they started eating all over again. For these ones, I introduced the greens to them or the weeds to them, and that is what I do with all my chicks. The moment I move them into this box, I introduce the weeds to them or greens because it's very good for them. It's medicinal, it's a supplement to their feed, and it really makes them grow in good health. If you're finding this video helpful, kindly like the video and leave me a comment. Thank you. Method number 3. So this is my latest method, and I kept on adjusting until I reached this level. I'm aiming at taking day olds from their mother and keeping them without any heat source, just the things I've been using. Now in this method, I had to take the chicks when they were only 7 days old. I put them inside this box because it's more enclosed. It's not like the other one that has spaces. I put a net on top, a blanket, and then the tarpaulin. They were in there. I provided them feed and water, covered them, opened slightly for light during the day, and covered them completely at night. But as you can see, the box has a hole, a small hole on for just some extra fresh air even when they are fully covered. I enjoy doing this, and these chickens have become like my babies. I take care of them, I sing to them, I play with them, I spend time with them, and it's really the best time of my life. Nothing beats seeing all the eggs you gave to a chicken all hatched, or almost all of them hatched. It makes you want to do more. This is a quick peep inside the covered box. These chicks cuddle up and sleep, and it's beautiful to watch them. "14 days later, I'm removing them from this enclosed box and taking them to the more open box because I believe now they have developed more feathers and can put up with the conditions in the other box because I've done it with all the other chicks and it has worked. So I transferred them one by one with the help of my nephew, who couldn't believe that he just carried a chick and put it in another box, and he was very excited. So yeah, I transferred them into the other box where I'm going to be leaving them open during the day just under a net, and then at night I'm going to be covering with a tarpaulin, and as time goes on I keep withdrawing, but this covering takes place for at least 1 month. When they are 1 month old, that is when I withdraw the covering and leave them open even at night. So of course, before transferring the ones in method 3, I had to remove the ones of method 2, the white chicks, the other chicks which were very white. I removed them from the open box where I brood the chicks from 2 weeks to 1 month old, and I set them free to the rest of the chicken coop, and they were excited because even while they were in the box, they kept on jumping out. They kept on tearing up the net and escaping, so that they were finally free, running around and about. Here, this is how our chicks in method 3 look like. They are growing steadily and they are very beautiful. Our white chicks have grown. They're almost pullets. They've grown bigger and they look very beautiful as well. They are very daring, and every time I open the chicken coop, they want to run outside. But it's not yet time for them to go outside because they are going to be eaten by the wild birds. They should at least be this size before they go out. So our method 3 chicks, haven't we come a long way? Look how they have developed feathers and have really grown bigger. Isn't this so wonderful? We really thank God for this. We really soiled their water, and at this point I had come to change the water. We don't want to risk coccidiosis. The reason why I take out the mother early is because I want it to go out there and lay again and give me new chicks. When you take it out after 2 weeks, it will mate and start laying again, and that is the goal, and it is a secret to having more chickens within a short time using few hens.